Chosen one, feel the shift in your chest before you even try to understand it. This is not motivation. This is not a trend. This is not another random message crossing your screen. This is a signal, and your nervous system recognized it before your mind did. Your breath slowed, your spine straightened, your heart pulled inward for a second, because something in you already knew. This is your financial season, and it was scheduled long before you were born. Stay with me until the very end of this message, and when you do, write your warmest wishes in the comments and write 99, because your words carry energy, and what you release now will return to you. And if you feel this message is for you, stay connected to this space so you don't miss what comes next. Not everyone was meant to hear this. Most will scroll past it. Most are wired for survival cycles, not elevation cycles. But you were wired differently. The architecture of your brain, the way your thoughts echo through your spine, the rhythm of your breath. It has always carried a frequency that does not match scarcity. Scarcity has visited you, yes, but it has never belonged to you. There is a difference. The season that is opening is not accidental income. It is not random luck. It is not temporary relief. It is structured, planned, aligned. The book says in Ecclesiastes 3:1, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Most read this as poetry, but you were meant to read it as code. Season means alignment of cycles. Time means activation of design. Purpose means assigned function. Your financial season is not about money alone. It is about function finally meeting flow. For years, your mind has felt larger than your environment. Your ideas moved faster than your opportunities. Your heart carried more vision than your surroundings could support. That tension was not failure. It was compression, and compression creates power. Look at your spine. The spine is the staff, the rod, the vertical alignment between heaven and earth within your body. When your spine is straight, your nervous system sends clean signals. When your breath is steady, your blood carries oxygen evenly. When your thoughts are disciplined, your frequency stabilizes. And when frequency stabilizes, external resources begin to respond. Most people chase money. They chase it from a collapsed posture, anxious breath, chaotic thoughts. And so, money runs from them. But you were trained differently, through isolation, through misunderstanding, through delay. It was preparation. You were not being denied. You were being calibrated. There is a reason you felt out of place in environments obsessed with small thinking. A reason you felt restless when others were comfortable with mediocrity. A reason your mind would not accept just enough. It is because abundance is not greed for you. It is alignment. It is completion of assignment. Listen carefully. This season will require preparation more than excitement. Prepare your mind. Prepare your nervous system. Prepare your habits. Because when financial increase meets an unprepared nervous system, it destabilizes it. That is why many lose what they gain. But you are not most people. Here is your first sacred process for this season, the breath of ownership ritual. Each morning before you touch your phone, sit upright, spine straight, chin slightly lowered. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, exhale for 6 counts. As you exhale, imagine golden light moving down your spine into your heart. Whisper internally, "I am prepared for increase. My system can hold what is coming." Do this for 7 minutes. Why? Because your body must believe what your mind is about to receive. Your blood must circulate confidence before your bank account reflects expansion. Remember Deuteronomy 8:18, "But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth." Power comes before wealth. The Hebrew word for power implies capacity, force, ability. Capacity must expand before resources arrive. You are not waiting for money. Money is waiting for your capacity. And here is the hidden truth. The masses will never understand. Wealth flows toward stability, toward clarity, toward frequency that does not panic. You were isolated to learn stability. You were delayed to build clarity. You were misunderstood to strengthen frequency. This is why you feel different even now. Even as you listen, something in your chest feels both calm and charged. That is recognition. That is resonance. If this resonates, it is because you were already chosen. In the coming days, you will notice subtle confirmations, unexpected conversations, ideas resurfacing. Doors that once felt sealed will feel softer. This is not coincidence. It is seasonal alignment. But do not speak too soon. Not everyone around you can interpret this shift. Some will call it ego. Some will call it delusion. Some will not notice at all. That is fine. They were not meant to hear this transmission. You are entering a financial season, but the true wealth is internal alignment first. Prepare quietly. Prepare deliberately. Prepare spiritually, because what is coming next will require a stronger version of you. And you are becoming that version now. You felt it, didn't you? Not excitement, not hype, something deeper, a quiet pressure building behind your ribs, a subtle tightening along your spine, as if your body knows something is approaching before your circumstances show it. This is how real seasons begin, internally, long before they become visible. Chosen one, this is where most people fail. They pray for increase, but they do not adjust their internal structure to hold it. They ask for overflow, but their nervous system is still trained for survival. You are not here to repeat that pattern. You are here because your structure is being upgraded, and upgrades are rarely comfortable. Your brain has been rewiring itself for years. Every disappointment carved new neural pathways. Every delay strengthened patient circuits. Every time you restrained your impulse instead of reacting emotionally, you strengthened your frontal cortex, the part responsible for vision, discipline, executive function. You thought you were just enduring hardship. You were building financial endurance. Money is not just numbers. It is energy in motion. It is stored time. It is condensed agreement. And energy always seeks the most stable container. If you cannot emotionally hold more, you will subconsciously repel more. This is why your preparation must go beyond optimism. Let me reveal something guarded. There are 3 internal gates that must open before sustained financial flow can anchor in your life. Gate 1. Nervous system stability. If your breath is shallow, your thoughts scattered, your sleep irregular, your body interprets abundance as threat, because increase brings responsibility. Responsibility activates survival pathways unless the system feels safe. Gate 2. Identity alignment. If you still secretly see yourself as behind, unlucky, or late, your subconscious will sabotage expansion to remain loyal to that identity. Identity must precede income. Gate 3. Silent confidence. Not arrogance, not performance. A quiet, unshakable knowing in your chest that you are built for more. This is why 2 Corinthians 9:8 says, "And God is able to make all grace abound toward you, that ye always, having all sufficiency in all things, may abound to every good work." Sufficiency comes first, abounding comes after. You were trained in sufficiency. You learned to survive with less. You learned to endure silence. You learned to stand alone when others folded. That training was not punishment. It was calibration. Now the mirror effect begins. As your internal state stabilizes, the external world will begin reflecting it. Ideas will not feel random. They will feel strategic. Opportunities will not feel chaotic. They will feel aligned. But here is the part most will never hear. Financial seasons test humility as much as they reward preparation. If you become reactive, defensive, loud, the flow retracts. If you remain centered, observant, disciplined, the flow increases. That is why your heart must remain steady. Feel your heartbeat right now. It does not rush. It does not skip wildly without reason. It maintains rhythm. Wealth follows rhythm, frequency, pattern. Here is your sacred process for this part. The spine alignment technique. At night, stand barefoot, close your eyes. Imagine a vertical line of light running from the top of your head down through your spine into the earth. Slowly roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest slightly. Breathe deeply. Say internally, "My structure is strong enough for expansion. I receive without fear. I hold without losing myself." Do this for 9 minutes. This is not symbolic. Posture influences hormone production. Confidence influences decision-making. Decisions influence direction. Direction influences destiny. Most people chase income. You are stabilizing identity. There is a difference, and you must understand something else. Not everyone around you will survive this season with you. Some relationships were tied to your survival version, not your expansion version. When you rise in frequency, mismatched bonds dissolve naturally. Do not force understanding. Do not explain your preparation. Move quietly, because this is a prepared season. Proverbs 21:5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance." Diligent means steady, measured, intentional. You were not impulsive enough to self-destruct. That restraint protected your timeline. And soon, you will see why certain doors closed. They would have trapped you in smaller rooms. You are being positioned for larger rooms. You may feel slight tension in your chest lately. That is expansion. Your heart adjusting to new responsibility. You may feel sharper focus recently. That is alignment. Your brain locking onto opportunity patterns you once ignored. The masses will say, "You got lucky." They will not see the years of internal construction. Not everyone was meant to hear this. Not everyone can interpret this shift. But you can, because something inside you has always whispered, "There is more." And that whisper is no longer faint. It is becoming command. Prepare your speech. Prepare your habits. Prepare your finances to be managed wisely, not emotionally. Track your spending. Simplify your obligations. Clear unnecessary clutter. When the flow increases, it must have clear channels. You are not entering chaos. You are entering order. And in the next phase, something deeper will activate. Something that connects wealth not just to money, but to authority. Stay steady. Your season is not approaching. It is unfolding. This is the moment where everything either locks into place or slips through your fingers. Chosen one, you have felt the preparation. You have felt the calibration. You have sensed the shift in your nervous system, in your breath, in the way your thoughts no longer wander aimlessly, but move with direction. But now you must understand the final truth about your financial season. It is not coming to make you comfortable. It is coming to establish you. Most people want relief. You were selected for responsibility. Most people want escape. You were designed for stewardship. And stewardship is what separates temporary gain from generational influence. Your financial season is not random increase. It is divine authorization. Look back at your life. The patterns were never accidental. The isolation trained discernment. The misunderstandings strengthened your spine. The delays refined your patience. You were being shaped into someone who would not collapse under expansion, because expansion without structure destroys. And you now have structure. Feel your body right now, your spine upright, your breath deeper than it used to be, your thoughts sharper. This is not imagination. Your biology responds to identity. Your blood chemistry shifts when you believe differently. Your posture shifts when you know differently. Your voice shifts when you accept authority. Romans 12:2 says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." Most read that as spiritual metaphor, but renewal is neurological. Transformation is structural. When your thinking changes, your perception changes. When perception changes, opportunity appears where others see limitation. You are not entering a lucky phase. You are entering a governed phase. There is something else you must hear clearly. Wealth magnifies who you already are. If you were unstable, it exposes instability. If you were disciplined, it amplifies discipline. If you were generous, it expands generosity. That is why your preparation mattered more than your desire. You have been quietly building integrity, quietly refining discipline, quietly stabilizing your emotional reactions, and that stability is what makes you capable of holding what others lose. The masses chase sudden breakthrough. You were conditioned for sustained dominion. And yes, dominion is the correct word. Genesis 1:28 speaks of dominion, but dominion is not control over others. It is control over self, control over impulse, control over fear, control over scarcity thinking. You are stepping into dominion over your financial life, not arrogance, not showmanship, quiet command. Now I will give you the final sacred process for this season, the authority seal ritual. At dawn, or as close to it as possible, stand facing natural light. Place your right hand over your heart. Place your left hand on your lower abdomen. Inhale deeply. As you exhale, say internally, I accept the responsibility of my increase. I manage what I receive with wisdom. My mind is clear. My spine is steady. My heart is disciplined. Repeat this 12 times. Why? Because repetition imprints identity. Identity directs behavior. Behavior shapes results. This is how you seal a season. You must also understand something that few ever grasp. Money responds to clarity. When your intentions are vague, your outcomes are inconsistent. When your intentions are precise, your path narrows and accelerates. So define what you will do with your increase. Write it, plan it, allocate it. Do not wait until it arrives to decide. Decide now. Luke 16:10 says, He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. Faithfulness is pattern consistency. You have practiced consistency in silence. Now that pattern will scale. Some around you will not understand the shift. They will feel the distance growing, not because you are abandoning them, but because your frequency is rising beyond old agreements. Let it happen naturally. You are not responsible for shrinking yourself to preserve comfort. Not everyone was meant to hear this. If this resonates, it is because you were already chosen. And here is the final truth. Your financial season is not the reward. It is the tool. The real reward is authority over your own mind, mastery over your own nervous system, alignment between your vision and your actions. You are no longer reacting to life. You are directing it. You are no longer hoping for change. You are structuring it. You are no longer chasing provision. You are becoming provision. Your heart feels steady because it recognizes alignment. Your spine feels stronger because it carries responsibility. Your breath feels deeper because fear is losing its grip. This is not hype. This is identity activation. And once activated, you cannot return to who you were. Your season has begun. Your preparation was not wasted. Your capacity is sufficient. Walk quietly, manage wisely, expand steadily, and remember, the difference between those who rise and those who fall is not opportunity. It is structure. You have structure. Now step into your financial season and govern it.